I'm gonna make the most delicious chocolate cake with a peanut butter layer, with a Cool Whip layer, and then we're gonna put a chopped up Reese's candy bar on top. Let's make this cake together. I'm gonna try the Great Value Devil's Food. I usually use a Duncan Hines or a Betty Crocker. So I'm gonna try this out today and see how I like those. And we're gonna start out, we're just gonna bake this cake somewhat to the directions of the box. I like to semi-home make it, and I beef it up just a little bit to my liking. And I know there's gonna be people out there that give me all kinds of tips, but this is how I do mine. So there's my cake mix. Gonna do a cup of water. Calls for, I believe it was a half a cup of oil, it was. Gonna go ahead and do the half a cup of oil. Get that all in there. There's that. And then, hold on. Okay, I also put in pure vanilla, about a teaspoon, just like that. I just eyeball it. You get more in there, you get more in there, no big deal. And the last thing I'm gonna do, Duke's mayo. I know you're going gross, mayonnaise, but guys, you don't take the mayonnaise, it just makes a really moist cake. And it's about a half a cup that you put in there. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up to the package directions and then we'll pour it in the pan. Guys, I forgot to put my eggs in there. Might not mix very well without that. Let's go ahead and get there. Putting 3 eggs in. I want you to wonder why I didn't put eggs in my cake mix, but I do put eggs in there. Sorry about that. That would have been a huge fail on my part. Okay, now we're gonna get this going. You know, KitchenAid. Get it going. I'll get this mixed and we'll get it put in the pan. Okay, I think it's mixed up good enough. Mixed it basically to the package directions, only we made a little semi-homemade. Let's scoot it back. Well, hold on a minute, I want to make a mess. Okay, got that off of there, and I'm going to scrape off all this chocolatey goodness because we want it all in the cake pan. Don't want to miss out on any of that. And this is going to be a great fall cake. This time of year, Halloween parties, Thanksgiving, anytime cake. Who doesn't like peanut butter and chocolate? Hello. I love it. And this is a really good one to make. Okay, so we got that going. And I'm gonna bake this to the package directions. It says 34 minutes. I will underbake it by at least a minute. Because it'll keep baking when I take it out. There's my oven saying it's ready. And we'll get this baked off. And you're not even seeing me putting it in the pan, are you? There we go. We'll get it baked off and do all those extra steps that I'm gonna do. But it's super easy, guys, super easy. The next step that I show you while this is baking doesn't require a whole lot of nothing. The hardest part is waiting for it to bake and cool and ready to eat it, I think. But we will wait. Okay, there's that. Get it in the pan evenly. And I went with the Devil's Food because I like that extra chocolate. You could go with triple fudge. I'm just getting the air bubbles out. Okay guys, that's it. I'm gonna put it in the oven to bake. Okay, while that's baking, we're gonna take a cup of peanut butter. Now I'm using Jif. I'm a Jif person. You use what brand you like, but I love my Jif. It's a cup of peanut butter. That's probably a cup right there, maybe a tad more. And then sweetened condensed milk. I did say I got chocolate on my lip. Sweetened condensed milk. I know in one of my videos I messed up and said soup, but it's milk. I'm sorry about that. Redemption, guys, redemption. Forgive me. We're gonna get all that out of there. And I told you that I use a lot of this sweetened condensed milk in the wintertime for candies and pies and cakes. I could probably own stock in it. I use so much of it. Okay, and then you're just gonna mix that in, just like that. Get it completely mixed in really well. And when that cake comes out and cools for just a little bit, we still want it warm. We're gonna poke holes in it and we're gonna put this all over the top of that cake. And it's gonna melt into there and it's gonna be so delicious, guys. Okay, and then we will put a layer of Cool Whip. You can put fresh whipping cream on there, but since we're doing this semi-homemade, I wanted to go ahead and use the Cool Whip, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then once we get the Cool Whip on there, we're gonna crush up some Reese's candy bars and put on top of that. So we'll wait on that cake to get done and we'll follow through with our stuff. Okay guys, the cake's out. I've poked holes in it. I forgot to tell you, add about 1/4 cup of milk into your peanut butter mixture. You might have to put it in the microwave before you add the milk just to make it easier to stir for you, but that's what it looks like. It's like a peanut butter ganache. And it smells so good. And you're just gonna wanna get that over those holes so it'll kind of seep into those. Get that mixture in there gooey. I'm gonna keep doing this. Okay, my peanut butter mixture's on there. I'm gonna let this finish cooling a little bit and then I'll put the whipped topping on there and we'll finish it up. Okay, let's put this Cool Whip on there. Cool down enough we can put it on there. And I got the extra creamy Cool Whip. I think it'll be the best on there. Just put it all on there. Just like that. And this will be so good for our tailgating tonight. A little treat in between, during halftime, I think. Oh, might be a little warm still. It'll be fine. Okay. Just like that. And I've chopped up some of the snack size Reese's candy bars. We're gonna go on there like that. Kind of spread them out as evenly as you want. I think I chopped up 5 or 6 of them. You can put as little as, or as much as you want on there to do that. And guys, there you go. You've got a peanut butter cake that's gonna be out of this world, and it's semi-homemade. It'll be delicious tonight. I'm gonna stick this in the fridge and get it chilled. You guys go hit repost, share, save it. If you like it, save it for good, or hit my like button. And guys, follow me for more content. Have a blessed day.